Philthy.
Motion Mall.
Motion Mall.
I'm Bang. I'm from the 20s, man.
Skinny T. God Diva.
Everyone here born and raised in Oakland. Section specifically. Bad. Like what is some of the worst about coming up in Oakland?
Poverty mentality.
Shit, growing up in Oakland, really being outside the trenches, it's called surviving.
Surviving.
You know, we learn survival tactics as kids.
If you from the hood, it's just the same. It's all the same. Everywhere you go, the hood is the hood. Everywhere you go, shit.
The broken, dangerous people.
Broken, dangerous.
Stranger danger. You go to the parking lots and out there, you got a bag.
It ain't get like this overnight, so it ain't gonna change overnight.
The programs that they're creating to stop violence or stop living in survival mode is not the programs created out of love. Them programs is created for funding.
BIPPIN in the Bay. What is BIPPIN in the Bay?
Another sign of hustling. You gotta scare one of the artists on the label that you gotta listen to. Like, he be talking crazy. Somebody else rapping like to the
Versatile.
that boy a genius. It's a Junior raw as hell too. Junior crazy as hell.
Fonte's really hard.
Fonte my baby.
Man,
that
great music.
Don't let your history be a mystery.
F.O.D, the mother label, the richest
Follow
label in the
our
motherfucking Bay Area.
Follow our dreams.
Stupid.
Hey baby, follow your dreams though. I'm talking to the single women, the ones that's out there, you know what I mean?
Valley Club, the cult. Valley Club, the cult.
Okay, babe, you already know who the it is, aka it is me, the biggest cactus you ever saw. And as you can see today at the Valley Clubhouse here in Phoenix, I've got a handful of members from the roster of Philthy Rich's Oakland-based label F.O.D Ent. Now, if somehow you're not hip to Philthy Rich, let me give you a slight summary. Raised in the Seminary neighborhood of Oakland, California, according to Wikipedia, Phil began making music in 2004, and according to Spotify by 2008, had began his conquest as one of the Bay Area's biggest music catalog holders in history. Starting with Welcome to Sem City in 2008 all the way up to his most recent release, the King of Oakland Deluxe album here in 2024. Phil has made music with Rick Ross, Migos, Sauce Walka, Young Dolph, Chief Keef, Gucci Mane, E40, EBK, J-Bo, and literally countless other rap legends. It's safe to say Phil is an expert when it comes to surrounding himself with top-tier talent. And with Phil's retirement just around the corner, he's been mad focused on pushing the up-and-coming talent that he's personally handpicked and recruited to the F.O.D label.
You know, you didn't tease your retirement a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting right now, man. I got the last project, man. Again, I'm saying, like I said, I've been building up the label, whatever. So yeah. So I'm just gonna focus on him.
It's clear to see Phil has built F.O.D into a well-oiled machine, to say the least, which indeed has propelled him into legendary status in terms of the Bay Area music culture. So he wouldn't just sign any old body that he didn't see legendary potential in. So I wanted to sit down with his up-and-coming roster of talent so I could A, have them explain to me and y'all what it was like coming up in Oakland, aka one of California's most dangerous cities, and B, so that I could dissect and pick their brains to dig up and discover what legendary attributes each was bringing to the F.O.D table, aka the richest label in the Bay. And here's what we got.
Okay, babe, it is I, the biggest cactus of all time. We are live and direct here from the Valley Clubhouse studio here in Central Phoenix. And today, we are with Philthy Rich's F.O.D label members and staff. How are you guys doing today?
Good, and you? I'm breathing. I can't complain.
Okay, everyone's breathing. Everyone's
Boy,
good.
what's up
I
with it?
got Skinny in the building. Okay, all the homies and whatnot.
What's up, my boy?
Okay,
man?
cool. So, we got a lot of members today, or this probably ain't even half the label, but we got a good 5. Okay, so we're gonna start from my left, your guys' right to left, every question. You know what I'm saying? So we can get through everybody without interrupting each other and stuff. All right, so from my left to your right, let's introduce ourselves to the people at home who don't know.
I'm Philly.
Philthy.
Motion Mall.
Motion Mall.
I'm Bang. I'm from the 20s, man.
From the 20s.
Skinny T. God Diva.
Okay, hell yeah. All right, and was everyone here born and raised in Oakland?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
What section specifically?
I'm from East Oakland,
East
from
Oakland.
the bottom of the 20s. I actually was raised on 2-4 in East 21st, so I grew up on the bottom. Went to Garfield Elementary.
Garfield Elementary. What about high school?
High school, I really didn't even go to high school, to keep it a buck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did 1 year of high school type shit, like on some senior year.
1 year and out.
Yeah.
Onto the next.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Mom?
I'm from seminary.
Seminary.
I've been, from the top to the bottom. I went to Frick, Whittier, Fremont,
For people at home, where is seminary?
That's the heart of East Oakland.
It's the heart of the East.
In the middle.
Okay.
Between Funktown, Sabrani. We right there in the middle.
Okay. How about you, Ben?
I'm from Oakland too. I'm from the Dubs, top of the Dubs. We from the same area. Me, Philthy and Depot from the same area. I'm just from the top, they from the bottom, but it's all together type. I went to Manzanita Elementary School. I stayed in East Oakland too. I stayed in 6-5B. I went to Lockwood Elementary School. Then 3rd grade, I went to Manzanita from 3rd to the 5th. Then Oakland High, but I only went there from like 9th grade. Dropped out of school after that.
What about you, Skinny?
What was the question?
What section? What section of Oakland?
I'm from seminary. I'm from the bottom.
Okay.
Shit. I went to Fremont. Yeah, I went to Fremont. Cause in Oakland you gotta go to the high schools that's in your area. You feel me?
Period.
So everybody from my area went to Fremont. You feel me? And, everybody else in their area went to whatever high school was in their area.
Okay. All right. How many are there out there? There's Fremont and what?
6.
Fremont,
Oakland High,
Castlemont, Oakland High,
Tech,
Skyline. Mac, Bishop Odell. It's like a couple.
Like
This is good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bishop Odell, ain't none of us went there.
So I ain't that simple. That's in the
but
trenches too.
That's in the trenches.
We played them.
Yeah, you feel
Of course,
Back
you
to
play
ball.
after they got irrelevant.
How about you, Matt?
I'm from Oakland. I'm from the 20th to top,
Okay.
and I went to Skyline.
Skyline High. Let's talk a bit to the audience who's not from there, not from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Like to the rest of the world, it's like a cutthroat ass city, very crazy, a lot of going on and whatnot. So, in your guys' perspective, again, we'll start over here. The bad, like what is some of the worst about coming up in Oakland? What is some shit that needs to work on? Some shit that's
Just the poverty mentality and just the generational oppression over time. But it is a lot of light in Oakland too. Like it's a real cultured city.
yeah.
Real got deep roots, ethnically diverse. So all different ethnicities with it. Unlike other places, they might not fuck with they Mexicans or shit like that, but we all fuck with it.
So like opposed to like Southern Cal, where it's kind of more so
Yeah,
segregated.
it's more like segregated ethnically,
Yeah.
racially, you feel me?
Right.
Type shit.
But in Oakland, everybody's cool, one big pot.
Yeah, you might have a nigga from your spot that's Asian. He might gang bang, probably a part of the whole situation. He might be Asian.
Nah, for real.
I'm from the 20s. Half the niggas that grow up in the 20s are the Asian. If you go to the bottom, they got some Mexicans that's from the 20s though. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not all black, like he said.
I feel like it's in a lot of places it ain't Mexicans and Asians, but in Oakland it's a lot of Mexicans and Asians, and I feel like certain niggas might with Asians and Mexicans, you get what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing like, it's everybody with it, but it might be a nigga that actually really with, you get what I'm saying? Like, you might really catch him with some niggas that's Asian, like, you feel me?
For you, Maul, what are some ugly parts about Oakland?
Shit, growing up in Oakland, really being outside in the trenches, you don't actually, it's not considered living, it's called surviving.
Surviving.
We learned survival tactics as kids, like young ass kids, like we trying to figure it out. We in front of the grocery store. We didn't went to the gas station and pumped gas. Like we didn't figure it out. So it becomes survival mode. You know what I'm saying? But to piggyback off what Philly was saying, in Oakland, it's cultural based.
Okay.
So it's predominantly black as far as the movement and what we represent. You know what I'm saying? So it's Mexicans, Asians, and different races right there, but ain't nothing really going down with what the movement that was started, whether it's Black Panthers and Huey P. Newton and stuff like that. So that's what he means saying culturally. Like it's a culture right there. So it's shedding light right now what we got going on. It's like everybody trying to come together. You know what I'm saying? F.O.D. We got almost an artist from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so that's bringing back the culture, bringing back the movement.
Coming for you back. What were you saying?
What would I say about Oakland, the good and the bad?
Yeah.
I feel like the good and I feel like it's good and bad. Good, as far as good, like they said, it's a lot of unity. Like no matter what the race is, a lot of people is together. But the bad, it's a lot of politics. Some of these niggas don't know if they want to be a Democrat or a Republican. So some people might be with certain people for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Or so it's a lot of politics going on out there. That can be the bad. You can do a song with a nigga and somebody ain't gonna like you because they don't like the person you did a song with. Right. Now you got a problem with somebody that you don't even know, and they got 100 people that you don't know either. You know, so it's a lot of good and bad that come with that. But like they said, it's California, so it might be sunny even in the winter. Right. You know, so I love my city, but it got cons in it too.
For me, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't that shit. I feel like this shit just like everywhere else. If you from the hood, it's just the same. It's all the same. Everywhere you go, the hood is the hood. Everywhere you go, shit.
The broken, dangerous people.
Broken, dangerous.
Yeah.
Treacherous.
And some cold people to deal with.
Very
You know
sharp.
what I mean? Yeah. So surviving broken, dangerous is crazy. You have to deal because they be some of your own people. You know what I mean? That smile with you, but broke and dangerous.
Gotta keep head on a swivel at all times.
It sums it up. Broken, dangerous is like
You can't even pull straight.
Yeah, stranger danger.
You go to the parking lots and shit out there, you got a bag in. Ain't no telling what happens if you pull forward.
Yeah.
So, bro was speaking earlier about oppression, and like you guys said, the Black Panther movement and stuff kind of originates from there. Oppression-wise, what has it not come as far as like other parts of the West Coast? You know, the West Coast is known for being liberal. You know, Portland, Seattle, everything's cool. You guys, or bro in particular, spoke on oppression. Like, where's that coming from? The city, the police, everyone just trying to keep black people in a box, or what?
The circumstances is a reflection of the oppression. So our geography in general, all the shit, everything, all the dangers, all the crime, poverty, all the shit like that. So it ain't get like this overnight, so it ain't gonna change overnight type of thing. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, but that's just on the negative side. But it's a whole positive side too going on, which is like what we got going on with the music. You feel me? Doing something positive, pushing the art form. You know, and then me personally, I've been doing music my whole life, so it's real dope just to have the opportunity to be able to express the art form on a real high level and really push something legit. You know what I'm saying? Amongst you know, my niggas, you know, we got the camaraderie, the togetherness. And everybody on a mission type of thing. So that's an example. We an example of something positive going on, something lucrative, you know what I'm saying, on the flip side.
So on the flip side then, what are some of the better parts of Oakland, like, you know, that the world should know about? And what's going on that sets you guys apart? Good wise.
The culture-wise, as far as like he said, like the music scene, like, you know what I mean? Like right now, like the Bay Area don't got hella, like we don't got strip clubs in downtown Oakland and shit like that, but we got people like Butter Smooth, DJ Mills, R.I.P. Peanut, we got Slim, Bug Peso, Drew Banger. It's a lot of people that contribute to the night scene. Right. You know, like if the government or the mayor, like they try to stop us from doing a lot of shit. They don't give out jobs. Certain people got to be security guards. Certain people got to bip. Certain people got to do what they got to do to get some money. But if they was able to give out jobs or give out, instead of closing recreation centers or closing schools and opening it up, giving people jobs, then it won't be up to the youth. Right. You know, to these people my age are younger than me. I'm 32 years old. Butter and Mills and all them, they 20-some years old. But they got a party every day. If I was to pull up their Instagram right now, they got a party tonight, they got a party tomorrow, they got a party Sunday. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for them having a night scene, the only night scene we'd have is the Blade.
That's crazy.
So, and that'd be good for certain niggas like us. So it's like, we got older niggas, but certain old niggas don't do shit for the young niggas. Okay. Same like the government. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
F.O.D's the culture.
But But the programs that they're creating to stop violence or stop, living in survival mode is not the programs created out of love. It's them programs is created for funding. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really worried about what's really going on. They just want the dollar. So you can't have a successful program if it ain't created out of love. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to preach and breathe something for the youth, but it's gonna be non-existent when you worried about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta build some of youth and guidance. Kids don't even know how to do or what to do with their next dollar. You know what I'm saying? So you might hit a lick, you might get up, but if you don't know what to do with your next dollar, you're gonna blow that. You're gonna be right back in survival mode. So the programs got to be built with some structure and some understanding, some education.
If we don't work together, like really work together for the bigger cause that like with the Black Panthers done did, if we don't come together like that and move, we're gonna keep being in last place. We can complain and cry about it on podcasts, but if you don't put the foot down and move forward to what you feel like is supposed to be right for your people, then you just another nigga that's just talking. Because the people that was fighting for us before us, our generation, niggas was standing up to them folks and was pushing hard. There's no reason why we in last place as a race, still to this day. You get what I'm saying? But if we had a race, we had last place because we had a war with each other. You got some of them think, some blacks think they better than others, and some ain't too ghetto, some ghetto on Tuesday, but I'm holy Thursday through Sunday. You get what I'm saying? You gotta deal with that war. You know what I'm saying? On top of the, oh, you shining harder than me war, or you my war, the poison bitch war. It's wars amongst us that a lot of people don't have to go through.
Holy no cap.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you put the biggest enemy that we most like literally, let's talk about it. We wasn't raised on homophobic, on homosexuality, so it's like we're gonna put them in front of y'all. We're gonna put them in front of y'all. They gonna work for us completely if you pay attention to all powerful positions who's in there.
Them.
Somebody that's gonna wear a dress.
Yeah.
The ones that's gonna direct us to go back to the back of the line. You know what I mean? Because before we let y'all get back here, we'll give it to somebody else. So we're going to put them, us hierarchy who really run, we here, and then we're going to hire these now, and then let them hire these other races and these other races and put them back in the back of the line. Now we stripping y'all from the music game. And we're going to send it overseas and teach them how to do what y'all doing without the shoot 'em up bang bang now that y'all poison.
Oh, it's fucking deep.
So you see who the top sellers right now. There's some overseas motherfucker that's trying to be American.
Or like you said, that they don't even gotta be overseas. If they out here
they
popping.
Overseas for sure.
No, but the ones that's popping, like you said,
right now is all overseas.
Or they the others, as far as like not race wise, the people the niggas that's gonna wear a dress, or a snitch, or some weird.
But what he was saying, like for instance, like when you say stand up and fight for what we know or whatever. Yeah. The reason why we can't stand up and fight for or stand up against them people because we don't know what we standing up for. Ain't nobody got enough education to feel like what we fighting for, what we gonna do this for. Ain't too many people investing in nothing that they don't believe in. But how can you invest in something that you believe in if you ain't researching nothing?
Bipping in the Bay. What is bipping in the Bay?
Another sign of hustling.
Just another sign of hustling.
That's it. It's 459. You know, it's commercial burglary. Okay. That's all it is. It's somebody that's looking for another come up or somebody that's looking for a way to feed their family. That's what we got to do. Right. And I say we because I was a part of it. And I still do it to this day if I had to. Simple as that. I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't care. Whether I'm going to go to jail for, I had 52 charges. I had 52 charges for bipping. I got ankle monitor, 90 days. 52 charges because they hit my phone, they put a tracker on my car, they didn't survive with that, so they took my phone, connect the phone towers together. They sell 52 charges on there. But they ain't have nothing on me. So therefore, a tower don't got nothing to do with it. I make music. I was out there shooting a video. I was taking a picture. A phone tower don't got nothing to do with what I was really doing. I just say I was in the area. Therefore, they ain't had nothing on me. Therefore, I got let go. Therefore, that ain't nothing but a plea. A plea ain't me being guilty. That's something that they telling me to do so I can plead no contest and really tell my side of the story.
Right.
Therefore, I'm not guilty. Therefore, I'm out of jail. No probation, no nothing.
Yeah, BIPPIN shit. Yeah, it's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
But it's a dangerous game.
Oh yeah, it's dangerous. I done been in everything. High speeds.
What you said, 459? Was it?
Yeah, 459, commercial burglary.
The 459 it turned into a 180. You know
It'll turn to a 187 if somebody want to be. It could.
It's not a 7 to 6. Hey,
I done been in a situation to where that shit went left. But when it went left, I mean a high speed, a sting. I'm talking about they'll have somebody sitting there and you can be checking something and you think that's just a regular pedestrian the whole time. That's an undercover. And he watching, they got people on towers. And when I say towers, you could be in the mall and they on top of the mall. BIP task. They started a whole BIP task. Now I ain't talking about no regular Oakland police. I'm talking about Oakland police, Santa Clara County, and Fremont all together, working for everybody that's bipping. You go get pulled over, you go to jail. They got a picture on the wall. One nigga right there is a tree, and it's 1,000 other motherfuckers, 100 other motherfuckers. They won't. That you feel me? That ain't start from, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna go deep into it, but that shit happened. Only reason why I can talk about it because I was a part of it. You know what I mean? So shit. It's culture, like you said, it's a part of Oakland. It's a part of the Bay Area. It's a part of San Francisco. It's a part of everywhere. I was in a certain city, I ain't gonna say, but I was in a certain city trying to go get my jewelry cleaned. The same thing happened. Police out there, what happened? Something 459. They ain't gotta tell me it was BIPPIN. I know what it is. It's on my case. So it's just a sign of hustling. I'm not gonna say it's good and bad. It's a pro and a con. If I was to tell a youth, if it was me telling somebody right now, I'd tell them don't go BIP. Because you're going to have to go to jail. You're going to have high speed. You might have to deal with somebody that's checking the bag while they in the back seat and they tuck 10,000 on you. You ain't going to know until you see this nigga post 10,000. He was just with you yesterday and he have $1 in his pocket. All we got is laptops and about 5,000 a piece. When I say 5,000 pieces, 4 niggas is 5,000. Y'all got to divide that by 4. You know what I mean? So it's shit that come with that. It's goods and bads. I won't tell a youth to do it. I won't tell an old nigga to do it if you ain't know how to do it.
Circling back to the music. So, from my side to this side to Mac's side, what age did you start making music and who influenced you?
I started writing music at like 12, 13 years old. But then even like on some more nursery rhyme, even sooner than that, probably on some like 10 years old type. Just playing around. But I grew up in like a musical family, singers and
Go ahead, slide next.
songwriters, organists, drums, like that.
I started rapping about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. That is crazy. Literally.
I mean, I've been a fan of music for a long time. I just did a stretch.
Right.
And, when it comes to music, I probably could tell you artists from 65 to 2025.
Right.
But yeah, I just was actually having fun with it. But the reviews, the fans, the support, and the love was there, so I just kept going with it. I got a story to tell. I just got to figure out how to deliver it.
Good shit.
You know, I had intentions on writing a book, so when it came to some music, I said, "Oh, this is what they listen to. They could just put it on and ride around to it." So I just chose to do that. So yeah, like 2 months I've been rapping.
Real spill, because you just dropped your first project, right? 14 years later.
Yeah, I dropped that yesterday, and yeah, I actually got a song in your studio on there.
Sorry.
But yeah, just musically, like I'm a fan of it, so I just felt like, you know, let me get in here and tell my story on some wax, what they call it, wax.
Put it on wax.
We telling stories on wax.
I've been rapping all my life. I know that's everybody saying.
Since you could talk. I
know everybody say that, but my first song I ever did was 2005 with my brother Willie that passed away. First song I did, probably 2010 is when I did a song, Hood Rich. That's when everybody figured out, okay, Bang be rapping. 2014 I did a song called Nobody. That's what solidified my name as far as whatever this nigga rapping. It was Be The Bang, but Be The Bang came from coming up under somebody like my hood. My brother's name was Be The Weeder. He was up under PTB, they under surveillance, J-Mo, all them, like, so I came from under watching some people rap from my hood, you know, that helped like encourage me to rap, or what's the word I'm looking for, like, not encourage you, but like influence me, yeah, influence me, inspire me to rap. Like, besides that, I was catching the bus in Barton Richmond, rap battling my cousins. They 16, 17. I'm probably like in elementary school, 6th grade, you know, rapping like that. And then after that, after I did the Nobody song 2014, that solidified who I was or whatever. Then I just took it serious after that. Once motherfuckers started acknowledging me and gravitating to my music.
How long after you started rapping and stuff did you get involved with F.O.D and Phil?
I say probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah, like my people from my hood, they grew up together and shit like that, so it was like a little, I ain't gonna say it was easier for me. I had to work myself too, but like, I say about like 2 years ago, something like that. I had to look on Instagram.
All right. Skinny, what about you, bro? When did you start making music? Who influenced you?
I probably started rapping like probably like 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was the main influences? Who'd you come up listening to and whatnot?
Who I come up listening to?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to listen to a lot of people though, like
The standard, whoever was doing it, Wayne and
yeah, like that, you know, whoever.
That dedication.
Yeah.
Everybody
like
was listening to Wayne.
Yeah.
I come from the 20s, so, you know, same thing for like Bang. Got some inspirational people from my neighborhood. Beta Weeda, J Mo, all under surveillance. Chris the Fifth.
Creed
The Team. You know what I mean? I had some good people around there that was already pushing the rap game. And I was around it for a while. It was a hustle for me, so I talk normally.
So why not just do it for money?
You know what I mean? Gifted, real gifted. So it wasn't nothing for me to figure out the 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? The number game of where you need to put your words at. And once you figure out it's a number game, like rapping is like, all right, talk your shit. If you stick with your words, you'll be good at rapping.
So I counted up some of the F.O.D drops and stuff like that. I think Phil has over 50 albums that are on the digital sphere, like Spotify and stuff. Like, is that kind of, and again, we'll start with bro right here, is that kind of like the F.O.D blueprint, like drop, because you guys all, aside from all, who just dropped this first one, have a handful of albums yourselves.
Yeah, yeah, that's the blueprint. Just dropping at least quarterly.
Is that a Bay thing too, or is that like, no, this is what we do? It's just a hustler thing.
It's all about numbers,
right?
It should like.
Just think about it. If you got your store and you got a store and you run it out, you gotta recop. So before you get short, you recop before you get short. So you don't have to recop. When it get low, you already got your recop already.
Hell, in the cut.
Right. Keep your gun loaded, you won't run out. You always have some shots.
Okay. But
you know what I'm saying?
But
keep your gun loaded. You hustling. Ain't nobody giving you no money to do this. You know what I mean? You turning your negative into a positive the best way you can, and you gambling. An honest gamble.
It's like
it's a gamble.
It's like the weed man running out of weed.
Right.
You really want to
stop buying. You will stop buying weed from him, right?
So
you will stop buying weed from him if you call a weed man here. You will stop buying.
You gotta find someone else.
This nigga ain't never got it.
It's like a person that don't drop music consistently.
Right.
You don't drop music consistently, you'll go listen to somebody else.
I'm gonna find someone else.
Correct.
Right.
It's just a novelty. Like, it's crazy though. Like, I'm like, damn, is that an independent thing? Is that a Bay thing? Is that a F.O.D thing? You know what I'm saying?
It's a hustle.
That's a work ethic thing.
That come from an individual though. Like, you know, you gotta understand. Like, I can wake up in the morning and spend $100 on weed, or spend $100 on drink, or I can go spend $100 in the studio. You gotta believe in your thing, but if you come from an individual who gotta work at you.
It's people that drop every week. Rather it's a single, rather it's a video. It's people that drop every month. You know, like it's about the numbers. You know, it don't matter like streaming. Like bro said the other day, they pay $10.99. They paying $10.99 for Apple Music. They're not paying $10.99 for your album. They paying $10.99 to play everybody's song that they want to play. Now, once they go to your YouTube, you get 1 million views, or they go to your, you feel me? Then it's all about numbers. It ain't even about you dropping, because you can drop once a year and get 10 million views on one song, and just off them numbers that you feel me? You don't even gotta rap until next year.
Numbers. Keep them consistent. Don't run out of work.
So you a hustler, right?
Right.
Why you running out of work?
Exactly.
That's like a backward hustler. Like, what? You running out of work, but you say you grind.
Yeah.
So what do you try to keep in the cut? At least 2 in the vault, at least 3
You
for a
gonna at
rainy
least
day?
be
It's like brown walls and shit.
If you raw enough, you have to finance
Yeah, I'm
for
about to
it.
say
You want
my
to be a
nigga
year ahead of
talking
the
real
game.
quick.
1 year.
1 year. 1 year is like your gun is already loaded,
Right.
so you chasing your dreams. You can, like, you know what I mean? You can throw a mixtape here if you want to because your yearly tape is already booked up. So you booking, you get paid every 90 days with
Right.
music. You don't get paid every week. You get paid every 90 days. You get a payout every 90 days. So if you book for that year, every 90 days, it's only 4 of them, right?
Right.
So you only need 4 tapes to have you all right throughout the year.
Right.
Anybody can rap nowadays, right? So you gotta sell your vision.
Right.
And you gotta like paint the illusion. You gotta show me that's where you at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nigga, I hear what you saying, but I don't see where you at.
Right.
You gotta
How
learn
you
how
say
to
you in the
manage.
hood and you in a facility all the time
Yeah.
with your videos? What hood are you really from?
Right.
You gotta
We
learn
wanna
how to
see that
utilize.
shit.
You
We
gotta
wanna go
learn
with
how
you,
to
dude.
Yeah, we
utilize
wanna
the
take that
inside.
ride.
See what I'm saying?
And when you shooting a lot of videos, you putting out a lot of videos, it take a lot of creativity to keep your videos entertaining. You know what I mean?
The music comes with a lot of too.
Yeah.
Like as far as like marketing and branding.
Mhm.
Like in order for them to get to know you, they might not get to know you just through your music. So you might have to do like a walkthrough. You might have to sell some shirts. You might have to print up some shirts with just your picture on it, or just your logo or something. Like you gotta sell some merch. Like sometimes you might not get paid off your album. You might drop an album right now and don't get paid until the streaming comes. But while you promoting the album, you can go do an interview, or you can go shoot a video or do a show. Have somebody book you. Now you know what I mean? Features, all that type of the merchandise is big. Like that's branding, that's marketing. You know what I mean? So it's like it ain't just about. He gotta brand himself. He gotta put his tag at the end of the video.
Treat it like a full business.
Full business. They ain't gonna sell you no pancakes without no syrup.
Whole machine.
It's a whole machine. You can have 1,000 songs put up in a vote. A nigga might listen to 2 of them.
True.
But just off them 2 songs, he gonna go buy 100 shirts. Same way with the weed. You might have some weed, and it might be in a regular Glad bag. He is not gonna buy that. But let you pull out some powdered donuts, some soft serve, some jokes up, something with a Zaza pack, he gonna buy it. It's the same weed. It's cookies.
Yeah, like,
It ain't nothing but purple.
Yeah.
But it's a bag that's a difference. It's
The
marketing,
music-
branding.
the music
You know what I
really
mean?
like
Packaging.
promotion.
Packaging.
The music really like free promo for yourself at the end of the day.
Right.
Just for people to just buy whatever it is that you.
So you gotta have a whole menu behind Philthy. I gotta have if you want to feature a walkthrough,
so
a T-shirt.
Fully the store, then the store needs to have inventory. So that's gonna be the catalog of inventory, product, services. You feel me?
We'll start with Fully. You've got a handful of projects on Spotify. What to you is your best project? Why should which one should the fans go listen to right now?
The one I just dropped. Yesterday.
Okay.
January 5th. Hyperbolic Time Chamber. It got like a rising, and then like sonically like it go up, then it calm down, and it go somewhere else. So
Right.
it's a vibe. Going crazy.
So you bring them on a roller coaster, a little up, little downs,
Yeah,
little pain, little turn up.
Yeah, my pen's strong on there too.
Okay.
I'm going crazy. And I got a lot of features on the project. I got Filthy Rich, I got Mr. Fad, Mad Guy Debo, Vito, Stevie Joe,
Hard.
5-5 crib.
Crit Mac,
Crib Mac too?
Blast,
Oh, that's tight.
Lil Blood,
That's tight.
Jake Jonah, Beat Weeda. Yeah, 5. Yeah, my nigga 5-star K.
That's the project y'all.
features.
That's the project y'all have to go listen to right now.
Right now.
Right now, stop
Yeah,
what you're doing.
That's going crazy right now.
Oh yeah. And then Maul, you just dropped yesterday as well.
Yeah, I just dropped 14 years later.
14 years later. What about that project is significant to you? Aside from it being your first, your debut with F.O.D and whatnot, why should fans go listen to it right now, right this second?
Just the fact that I believed in myself. Like, I started off as a joke, and I was like, I can do this. And then I got some meaningful songs on there, some meaningful lyrics. I ain't trying to do no capping. You know, I ain't trying to talk about nothing I ain't got. I'm talking about what I've been through. But I'm also manifesting where I'm going.
Hard.
You know, So I think, you know, for it to be a 10-song album, I think you don't even got to skip a song, you know. Right now, if the fans wanted to listen to a song, I probably said Slippery Slope is one of my best deliveries, you know, but I want my fans also see where I come from and where I'm going as far as just working and getting where I'm going, just so, you know, it's like I got peers around me that motivate me and inspire me to do better, but sometimes when I don't get it on the first try, I be like, no, get that to the fans, so when I get it on the next try, they see where I came from.
Hard. Bang.
I got over 10 plus albums on.
Yeah, I counted 14 plus. So
yeah,
of
14
those,
plus.
what would you say the fans need to listen to right now?
I mean, shit, right now, the last album I dropped, Voice of the Eight, like he said, 12 songs on there, top to bottom, ain't no skipping. I'm very confident in myself. But rather, a nigga don't listen to me or not, I'm gonna listen to myself. You know what I'm saying? But I know ain't nobody gonna skip it. I done had good reviews, no bad reviews. But Voice of the Eight, I think every track my favorite on that motherfucker. Every song I do, I think I just like myself. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence on 10.
But yeah, I don't know my favorite song. Half of the songs I don't write. Majority of my favorite thing to do is to write. My favorite album is the last album I dropped. I don't be listening to all my albums. Once they out, they out. After 2-3 weeks, they
like that.
I be working. Like,
that's how it feels.
If I was to open up my phone right now, I got 2 albums right now.
I feel like that shit.
Tammy Baby 2 done.
Ready
All I
to
gotta
go.
do is record it.
Yeah, by the time the album drop, it's
old already.
To you.
Yeah, I done listened to it.
You already listen to
listen
it.
to that
You know,
shit no
like,
more.
Once I made the song, I done listen to that bitch.
I don't even like nobody playing my music in front of me. I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm already talking to you. So now you playing my music in front of me. It's like, God, bro, I done heard this already. Nobody, my first song, nobody, 100-something thousand. That's just on YouTube. I go to SoundCloud, 890-something thousand on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't listen to myself.
Voice of the 8, go peep that.
Voice of the 8, they gotta go get that out on all platforms,
Right
and
now.
it's me on there.
Skinny, another 14 plus album catalog you have as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Like your
Hey,
staff.
so-
Working like a dog. You feel
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna lie.
What's the best one, man? What do the fans got to listen to
I
right
feel
now?
like.
Truth, my favorite.
No, he said album.
I'm saying as far as single.
Oh, okay. I feel like probably the latest album I dropped, that probably was, I feel like every album be getting better and better, you feel me? So I feel like the last one I dropped was the best one. But I feel like, shit, if I was telling somebody, I think you should listen to like one of the first albums and then listen to a newer album, cause
Compare, contrast.
yeah, cause
See
in
the
the
progression.
beginning that shit was like, I wasn't, you feel me? Now I'm like, it's cool. Now in the beginning I was like, up, I wasn't really confident
listen
in
to it,
shit.
though. I was saying that on
I
the way
wasn't
here.
really into it in the beginning, but now it's cool though. You feel me?
I was just telling them on the way here, like, you gotta skin one of the artists on the label that you gotta listen to. Like, he be talking crazy. Like, every time you hear him, it's like, I don't know. I'm different. Like, I don't listen to myself, but I listen to my niggas. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
Skin one of them niggas that be talking crazy. Like, you listen to him and be like,
Dude, it's like everyone I talk to about Skinny too, that's what they say.
yeah, like, you
Like,
gotta
something
listen.
about that for you.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
listen
saying?
to him. Like, that nigga be talking.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, he's one of my favorites. We got like 14 on the label. He one of my favorites. I'm not being biased or playing favoritism.
It's
but
just
like,
the shit you catch yourself listening to.
that's my baby.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. More so Skinny too.
Tuda crazy too though. Tuda ain't here. Tuda crazy as hell too. Tuda, you listen to him, I ain't gonna lie, you might put on a ski mask, Nike Tech, whole thing, gloves. Like, you listen to Tuda, Tuda crazy. Like, he can go regular rap, and then he can put on some auto tune, and you close your eyes and think somebody else rapping. Like, Tuda,
versatile.
that boy a genius.
Versatility.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that boy is hard.
Steve, Lil Trey. It's Junior raw as hell too. Junior crazy as hell.
Fonte's really hard.
Fonte, my baby.
Man,
that
great music.
Fonte crazy as hell.
And Mac too, you got a huge catalog, 10 plus albums, or 9 or 10 plus albums. The best one, your favorite, the ones the fans need to listen to right now. Spokesman 4. Okay, Spokesman 4 right now. Why, in your opinion?
Well, all of them, you will have to go through all of them to watch the work, definitely, of the channel changes, of me getting better. So you have to go back to
Like
knocking them
Skinny
out
said.
on one. You know what I mean? You have to go to, that's the first CD I put out, and then you will see as I go through 2, 3, then the Spokesman, then My Emotion, you will see all of the albums getting better. Storytelling, I would say.
Storytelling getting
It's
better.
like a book report.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The old school, you gotta have your beginning, your middle, and your end, and make sure you're making it make sense. You know what I mean? Or making it to where people can understand what you're talking about. Because you're going to be like stuck only in your world, because you'll be biased to the world of opening up, listening to you, because they don't know what the you're talking about.
True.
Because you only talking about only shit that people in your city understand.
So you're saying you're taking it a step further. I'm talking some shit.
I'm trying to talk to where something you can relate to. You get what I'm saying? Basically, the whole world can relate to what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure they can understand you, because if you in the underworld, if you're in that world, if you're in that limelight, but I'm definitely gonna have something that everybody can understand.
Facts. You're putting it for them in layman's terms a little bit. Real quick in closing, you know what I'm saying? Where can everyone follow you and whatnot, or any shout outs you have to give? We'll start with Philly.
Follow me on Instagram at Philthy_holographic, and album out, HTC Hyperbolic Time Chamber, out on all platforms right now.
Follow me on Instagram, Motion Mall F.O.D. 14 years later, out now.
Follow me on Instagram at JustBang F.O.D. That's JUSTBANG F.O.D. Shout out to them 20s up top. Shout out to them bottom niggas. Shout out to Phil too, you know, I appreciate him, he the reason, you know what I'm saying, but yeah. Oh yeah, Voice of the 8 on all platforms. Make sure you get that. I'm pointing at the mic, but I put it be pointing at the camera. Mr. Big B of himself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm off the Bel Air feeling fair, off the bubbly, feeling lovely. Now it's on my buddy. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Skinny T 5'9", that's his Instagram. He act like he confused. He don't remember the question. Skinny T, what is it, Big 5'9"? Or is Skinny T 5'9"? He don't remember his shit. That's STI Mac guy, underscore in the middle of it.
Underscore Mac God Debo. You know what I mean? Come get to know me and ask me why my name that. And make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. And before we leave, we gotta say this. We're gonna let the world know. Don't let your history be a mystery. You know what I mean?
Please don't.
Don't let your history. Yes, we said it today. Don't let your history. I know the whole world gonna want to say that after this. Don't let your history be a mystery. You know what I mean? And we signing out.
We signing out. F.O.D, the motherfucking label, the richest
Follow
label in the motherfucking Bay Area.
Follow our dreams.
Stupid.
Hey baby, follow your dreams though. I'm talking to the single women, the ones that's out there. You know what I mean?
Follow.
Now we all cut.
Follow.
All that rap. The real shit is on. We go. This is that behind the scenes. What's happening, y'all?
Valley
You know
Club,
what I mean?
the cult.
Turn up. Which one of y'all ready out there though?